The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Lakers are coming in off an arduous 7-game battle in Round 1. The intensity has been heightened, the stakes raised. They are now in the hunt for a Game 1 victory against the Thunder. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now we'll see how they overcome it.
And the Lakers starting five. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Austin Reeves out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's James in at the 4. And for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt, and it's McCain in at the 3. It'll be Oklahoma City off the tip. Here's Hartenstein, and he can't jam it through.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 25, AJ Mitchell.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. Steps back. Here's SGA. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Smart finds Ayton. And here's Reeves outside. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's SGA outside. The Lakers with a rebound. James outside, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Now here's Wallace. Not a lot of room. Back to Mitchell for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Kennard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Reeves pulls it down.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
For 3, James. That one no good.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
SGA can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Smart. Uses the glass on the layup.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Thunder trail by 3. SGA passes to Mitchell. And he hits it to tie the game. Mitchell's got 6.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
With a 9-footer. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
They get the rebound. Holmgren. And the layup is good off the glass.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
James outside. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Hartenstein a screen. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. For Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Holmgren, and Isaiah Joe subbed in for Wallace. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. LaRavia is checked in for Smart, and James is subbed in for Kennard. So it's Los Angeles now. 4-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Williams. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. LaRavia outside. Here's James on the wing. Check by Mitchell. Hayes with a screen on Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Dort, he's checked in for SGA.
For Oklahoma City, number 5, Lucas Dort.
There's a minute 26 left in the opening quarter. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And there's James from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-5 run. That shot, no good. Good D by Vanderbilt. Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Reeves, covered by Joe. Left side Reeves. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Now here's Williams. Into the lane. And he comes up with a bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James with the ball. Pass to Vanderbilt. Mitchell grabs the miss. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 6. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Lakers trail by 6. 2 Jalen Williams out there for them. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe, and it's Holmgren in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second.
Luke Kennard showing off his playmaking skills. That's about vision and IQ.
And the Thunder shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Holmgren outside. From downtown. Rebound by the Lakers. And here's Kennard. Hayes with a screen. Let's go with a three. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Smith outside. Back to Kennard. The three is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Kennard's got 6.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
A good look from Williams. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Smith passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Mitchell against Kennard. The three. No good on the shot.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt finds Smith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. From deep, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And Williams punches it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent.
So for Oklahoma City, Dort comes in for Williams, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Smart's checked in for Connect, and Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And there it is for him.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Williams finds Dort. Holmgren outside. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Joe. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace. Three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. A nice shot by Smith.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
It's stolen by Smart. James passes to Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by James. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Taking it inside, SGA.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Ayton with a screen. Pass to Smith. Smart for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Smith.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And slam dunk by James.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Thunder trail by 3. Now Holmgren from deep. And Reeves pulls it down. It's Smart on the wing. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Kleba, he's checked in for Ayton. Kennard comes in for Smith. Laravia's subbed in for Reeves. Alexander, a good look. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now here's Kennard. He has 6. .105 left in the second period. Laravia. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trail by 5. 4-3. Smart grabs the miss.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Pass to Laravia. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Drains the triple.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's SGA, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Kennard outside. There's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. No good from outside. He got it up. No good. Counted had it gone. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Los Angeles leading by 6. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. When we've been in the half-court or in transition and we've been organized, we've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
You need to check your receipts, sir. Over 3,000 career assists. Apology accepted.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game 1 like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, Ernie, like getting everyone on notice. And game 1s are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win.
Yeah, you say that, Kitty, because you're the underdog around here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. We've got Marcus Smart. Jackson Hayes is out there with LeBron James. Then there's James, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Here's Wallace. Here's Holmgren. And it's Holmgren fighting through the contact.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Now Reeves. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Reeves has got 8.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Holmgren outside. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The shot's good from SGA.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Here's James. And he lobs it up. Hayes finds Smart. Back to Hayes. 5 on the clock. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, I absolutely love that pass from Marcus Smart. Almost like a sixth sense relative to where his teammate was.
Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for Oklahoma City. Number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
This James on the wing. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pulls up, high post. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Smart, left side. James, outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thunder trail by 7. SGA with it. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
To the middle. Here's Hayes. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Hayes has got 5 points in the quarter.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Lakers making a change here. Smith's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 20, Nick Smith.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Vanderbilt, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The drive by Mitchell, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and Joe's subbed in for Wallace. Smith against Mitchell. Smith passes to Kennard. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Kennard can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 5. Outside Joe. Here's SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Now, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Smith passes to Vanderbilt. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Thunder have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's Laravia. Pure from three-point range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the Thunder shooting around 51%. That's a good number from deep. SGA. Rebound, the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's Laravia. Kennard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's SGA. The Thunder with another miss. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
So it's Oklahoma City now. 11-point game. SGA passes to Mitchell. Back to SGA. Mitchell with room to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell's got 8. 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Now here's Smith. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Pass to Laravia. Fires for 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. 2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell, and it's Holmgren in at the 4. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Smart outside. And Smart nails the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Mitchell, the pass to Joe. Now here's Williams. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
It's amazing. If you keep moving as an offensive player, you grab the loose ball, put it in the basket, check Holmgren. Yes, sir, second chance.
Now here's Smart. Takes a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This young man, one of the most dynamic players in the game. Williams showing off his vision.
Outside Reeves. Here's Laravia. Off the mark there with a 3.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Joe. Driving to the basket. Count it. And the foul. Austin Reeves picks one up.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Marcus Smart comes in for Connect. And James Reeves.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's James with the jam.
Fierce. That is what I would call how he came off that pick and roll situation. LeBron wins once more with his aggressiveness.
So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander against Kennard. And yep, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
SGA against James. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. That one's good for 2. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
James passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren fires. Oh, it misses! Had a chance to tie it. James outside. From downtown. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Not that time. James outside. James outside. Oh, the long ball, no good. Thunder trail by 3. To tie it up. Ooh, it doesn't go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
James outside. 1:52 left in the game. Dort with a steal. Williams. Off on the layup. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's James. LeBron. James, a freight train coming.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. Great time to call his guys into the huddle. A different look for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. McCain comes in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Joe. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for James. Reeves against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go!
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11. James, a screen on McCain. Now James. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
It's a 3-point game. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To tie it up. The 3 ball is down.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now Smart. Now James. Shoots a 3. Oh, he leaves no question.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
So it's It's Oklahoma City now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here. Arabi is checked in for Smart. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. SGA, it falls!
Maybe the most predictable player on the floor in this moment. SGA with a big-time delivery.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Kennard. James inside. He's covered by Holmgren. For 3. He's off from 3. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's McCain in at the 3 slot. Holmgren with a screen on Smart. McCain. Oh, the stuff!
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
8, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now 8. And stolen by Holmgren. Outside SGA. Outside McCain. Beyond the arc. Reeves there for the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Here's Hayden. James. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. Trailing by 2. Reeves with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Ayton. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass as this defense scrambles.
Now, here is James. There's the strength of the king.
Well, should any of us be surprised? If they need a bucket, LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
SGA fires. Stolen by Kennard. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. James outside. Let's loose for 3. Holmgren there for the rebound. The Thunder have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to go in OT. Wallace, left side. McCain. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And for your Thunder girls, come on everyone, make some noise!
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Ayton, and James is subbed in for Reeves. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James.
And talk about bloodlines. Bronny James impacting the outcome of this game.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. The pressure is on. Arabia is checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Kennard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Reeves. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And the Lakers making a change here. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, the three doesn't go. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here we go. Hartenstein. Oh, big finish! Oh, did you see that? Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Boy, that's a big-time finish by Isaiah Hartenstein. This guy a better athlete than you think.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Now here's Kennard. Now James. Ooh, the shot misses.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Ayton. Outside Smart to take the lead. Ayton, another chance. Holmgren there for the rebound. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Mitchell's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and Vanderbilt is subbed in for Smart. Thunder with a lead. Outside McCain. Outside Holmgren from deep. No good. Well, the Lakers shooting it at 52%. Outside Vanderbilt. Now James to take the lead. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
It's money from deep.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch?
The three is in!
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the three. Could be what saves the day for them.
Reeves against McCain. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a three! And he nails it!
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Oh, he can't hit it!
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
McCain against Reeves. He launches. Oh, it misses!
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here comes LeBron. It's in!
King James with ice water in his veins, an absolutely breathtaking player. Oh, you love to see Isaiah Hartenstein step up in a big moment. That is so big time.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough.
Some changes for Los Angeles. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Marcus Smart comes in for Vanderbilt. And James is subbed in for Kennard. James deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Hartenstein. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for two, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
James, cash from downtown!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Shooting 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. Timeout called, the Lakers. They're losing by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton, and it's Kennard in for James. Here's Reeves. Screen by James. Fires the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
At the line for your defender, McCain.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Shot's no good. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for 2. Wallace.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
And so the Thunder take the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off.